What's cracking, fam? T-Money down in the dungeon Friday evening. Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday evening. Wanted to bring you guys a quick collection update while I have a little bit of time to myself in this basement. So let's get right into this, because any minute now, 3 drunk dudes are to come rolling down in the basement, and it's going to be game over for me. So let's rock with this. Hope everybody's doing well. Excuse me. Good to be back. Doing an update. Hopefully you checked out my pinboard video that I did earlier. Finally completed pinboard number 4 today, so that's awesome. Took me almost a year to put that together, so happy to have that done. So let's get into this, alright? First up, this is just going to be a whole mix match of stuff that I've gotten in over the last few months, I guess. Yeah, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes, really nice release from Second Sight. They've been putting out really cool collector edition box sets. Kind of like an Arrow release. You got the hard box, poster, booklet, Blu-ray DVD combo pack, I believe. Just a classic film, though, so Man with the X-Ray Eyes. I'm going to burn through this pretty quickly because I do have 2 huge racks to go through. This just came out recently, 5 film collection on Blu-ray. I have most of these movies except for Dead Zone, I think, on Blu-ray, so pretty much grabbed it for that. But it's nice to have all 5 of these films on one. I wish they had Pet Sematary 2 on here. For some reason, Pet Sematary 2 is like the one movie that like took forever to get a Blu-ray release, and they just don't want to put it on things. But yeah, so cool. 5 pretty good Stephen King flicks on Blu-ray, so that's dope. Next up, not sure if I showed this off. I think I did. Creepshow, yeah, you've seen this. Get that. Sorry. Alright, this is a beautiful release. If I can get it out of here. It's a little tight. Love this movie so much. Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. Synapse. Great company. They don't put stuff out often, but when they do, you can bet that it's going to be super high quality. Amazing transfers. So yeah, really nice steelbook edition. It's got like that slipcover thing that goes over the steelbook. Dual-sided. Great film. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. One of my favorite zombie movies, for sure. This is actually pretty cool. I have a guitar case that I'm resting my... So the racks are so high, that's why I'm standing. So I had to figure out how to get my camera high up, so I just put a guitar case in front of me, and it's kind of just like a nice little platter for me to put my movies as I go. So yeah, let's go on. This is a new one from Wicked Vision. Really cool media book. Tales that Witness Madness. Another great anthology film. Highly recommend it. I guess, well, we'll just burn through. I don't know why it's not in order, but Terror. Another media book from, I don't know who. Anolis. I'm not sure. Screenbound. So, a couple companies. But this movie has an alternate title, I'm pretty sure. Directed by Norman J. Warren. No, oh, yeah, no. So this was, I think this was put out by Vinegar Syndrome. Correct me if I'm wrong, but really, really nice cover artwork as well on that, so love it. And then there's another alternate title of Tales that Witness Madness. I had to grab that. I love that cover artwork there. I just collect media books, as you guys know. So when they have variant covers, I usually grab them. Frightmare. This is another Wicked Vision release. Beautiful cover artwork as well. Creepy movie, too. Really highly recommend this one if you haven't seen it. I'm going to attempt to put them back without taking, like, forever. This one I've never seen before. Die Mask. Yeah. It's all in German. I'm not sure. But looks like there's, like, a deformed kid on the back. It actually looks really creepy. Yeah, if you guys know anything about this movie, let me know. I am like parched as shit. So where's my Spindrift? Ah, came prepared tonight, guys. Spindrift, the bomb. So good. Love it. I don't really like the, I like the lemon flavor. I don't like the raspberry and all the other weird shit, but the lemon one is the bomb. I think I showed you the Funny Man variants. I've got a bunch of random steelbooks here, so we'll go with these. I love this movie. I showed one of these off, I think, briefly in my last update. Highway to Hell. Grew up watching this. 90s. I think it's early 90s. It's weird, like, trippy horror movie that takes place on a highway with, you know, devils and just weird tripped out shit. But yeah, Kino put out a really nice release in the US. They put out 3 variant covers for this. This is a Wicked Vision release. I believe they're all like 444 or something. Nope, 333. So 333. Honestly, on the Wicked Vision website, the covers look a lot cooler than in actual, like, in person. Bitch, putting these in here, but yeah, so, I don't know. But I had to grab them. I had to, for collector purposes. So yeah, very similar. The first one I showed you and this one, they're very similar covers, but they're slightly different. You got the German title and a more pronounced picture of the main devil here. But good movie. Highly recommend it. Devil Cop. Goodness. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I loved it as a kid. Mind Ripper. This is from Inked Pictures. I've been grabbing a lot of their media books lately. Honestly, I should start watching them, though, because I can't actually... Like, I can vouch for Wicked Vision and 84 Entertainment and NSM Records. I know their stuff is really high quality, but Gore Forever and I were talking about how it's like a pissing contest with these media books in Germany lately. It's like, what company can put out the best release with... How can they outdo each other, like with a 10-disc edition of Serbian film or something like that? It's getting crazy. So I keep telling myself to chill out, and then I find myself buying them. But yeah, I don't know anything about Inked Pictures. They put out the movie The Hospital, which I grabbed from Jesse. Not the media book version, just the standard version. And I actually watched that movie, and it was fucking horrible. So it sucks. But yeah, picture quality was whatever. It was a low-budget film, but I am curious about these Inked Pictures releases, because all of a sudden they're like a new media book company that's just pumping out releases. But anyways, this is Wicked Vision. Again, we have Destroyers, also known as Eliminators. I think Scream Factory put this out, or... I think they did, yeah, Scream Factory. But yeah, so it's a really awesome cover artwork as well. This one is a 444 edition, so had to grab that. Love that cover artwork. And another classic, badass, 90s action flick, Red Scorpion. Love that cover artwork as well. You know, I love this style, but it's also, again, it's getting played out. More and more media books have the same style cover artwork nowadays. So it's like, how many, you know, it's kind of like Arrow. It's got that signature look, and after a while it gets played out. But this is a 444 edition cover A, so they must have done a few cover releases of this one. This is actually from '89, but close enough. And then we have, let's get that in there. Satanic, also known as David Cronenberg's, sorry, David Carradine, David Carradine, it's not a Cronenberg film. Sonny Boy, also put out by Scream Factory. Pretty crazy movie, not really my fave, but love that cover artwork. Sucker for some cover artwork, I'll tell you that. You know it. I'll tell you that. You know it. Such a tool. Alright, let's see. Delta Force 1 and 2. Awesome. Love it. Again, limited to 666. Got number 145. You can see that. But yeah, love me some Chuck Norris action flicks from 80s and 90s and all that goodness. So awesome. Delta Force 1 and 2. NSM Records. Classic company, of course. Shout out to my man Gore Forever. Sent me this. Didn't grab it when it first came out. There's a company in Italy, actually, called Cinemuseum, and they just put out like that Terrifier box set. I haven't showed that off yet. I got it. And they just released Jaws on 4K. I think they might have been no, it was released in the US first, but they got this amazing Jaws 4K release that just came out. But I don't know what the deal is with this company. And mind you, this is a Mondo release, I believe. I think. I don't know, but it's whatever. But I don't know if Cinemuseum got the same rights or if they use the same cover, but it's very similar. And that company, they just put more of the Halloween, I think it's the remake, and the variant cover on their website, but it's like $200, so I don't understand why they're so overpriced. You know, as much as I love Halloween, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to pay $200 for a fucking media book, or steel book rather, with a slipcover, or whatever it is, no matter what. It's just too much for a single edition movie. Anyways, I digress. The reason why I brought that up is because the cover artwork on the Cinemuseum release is very similar to this, if not the same, Best Buy. Shout out to Gore Forever, thanks for that. Alright, now we're going to get into just some standard editions. Eureka, The Man Who Laughs. Victor Hugo's The Man Who Laughs. I honestly haven't seen this, but I feel like it's kind of like a noir, visually striking, silent film. Cool. So that's awesome. I don't know much about it. Alright. Black Rainbow. New one from Arrow Video. If anybody's interested, I do have 2 of these, so I got one for sale. Yeah, don't know much about it, but we'll check it out. I fucking love this movie. I saw this movie in the theaters in Florida with my uncle and my brother whenever it came out. I don't know, late 90s, I think. Yep, 99. And I loved it. I thought it was a great film. Such a good sci-fi movie. I just love the plot. I love that line when Vin Diesel's like, "Where's your God now?" Or something like that. When they're like, you know, God's gonna save everything. He's like, "Where's your God now?" So good. Fucking awesome. Before Vin Diesel became like Vin Diesel, he was in Pitch Black and he kicked ass. I love his character. Jack, I think his name is. Love that movie. Inferno of Torture, a film by Toru Ishii. Some Japanese horror. I think. Yep. Got another copy of that one if anybody's interested. Dream Demon. Beautiful cover artwork. This one I'm excited to check out. I haven't seen it yet, but looks like some like Baskin type visual stunning horror. So love it. Modern movie. No, it's not a modern movie. I lied. It's from 1988. So I take that back, but the cover artwork, it just looks like it. But yeah, I still think it's going to be visually stunning and awesome. So Dream Demon, can't wait to check that one out. That's the stuff that Arrow puts out that I love the most. And yes, I did buy Pitch Black 4K. I don't know why. I do have a 4K player, but Fish Story from Third Window Films. This sounded really interesting. I love punk rock. I grew up listening to punk. Honestly, I'm more of like a pop punk, pussy pop, pleasing, melody driven rather than like Sex Pistols and that raw sounding stuff that started it all. You know, I like Rancid and Green Day. That's about as like early, and I know that's not early punk, but anyways, this is cool. It's about like some punk band in the 70s and the whole transition. I don't really know. 4 decades, 4 events, 1 song. How like a song that they wrote changed everything, and I don't know. It sounded kind of batshit crazy. So Japanese punk band or something. Fish Story. So we'll check that one out for sure. And yeah, I know most people think that's lame, but I like, you know, I grew up with like ska, like Less Than Jake, NoFX. NoFX is kind of raw sounding, but stuff like that. I like punk like that. Even like Blink-182, of course. MXPX. I mean, all that shit I love. It's just my childhood. Can't do anything about it. Alright. Castle Rock. I digress. Again, sorry guys. Season 2 came out, and I heard this is really good. So, now I own both. I put them together. So, yeah. Season 2. I heard Season 2 is actually better than the first season. I think I heard that. I think it's been so long that I haven't even showed these off. An Ideal Place to Kill. These are all Mondo Macabro releases. Beast and the Magic Sword. I apologize if I've showed these off before, but Satanico Pandemonium. All great films. I love Satanico Pandemonium and Dangerous Cargo I've never seen. And then I got these in the mail today, coincidentally. The 2 newest editions from Mondo Macabro. Sins of the Flesh and 7 Women for Satan. So, super cool. Collect the red case editions. Love Mondo Macabro. They put out a lot of, like, foreign horror, basically, and a lot of it's really good stuff. My favorite being Mystics in Bali. That's my favorite Mondo Macabro film. I fucking love that movie. It's so good. I need more. I'm out. I'm out. My mouth is dry. A couple more Arrow titles. The comic. Don't know much about this movie, honestly, but picked it up. Jesse had the limited slipcover edition, so always supporting Jesse. And Zombie for Sale. I've heard good things about this. I think it's like a Japanese horror movie, or Japanese zombie movie. So, cool. If it's anything like the more recent Asian zombie movies that have come out, I'm drawing a blank on the two that I'm thinking of. It'll be good. It'll be fun. It'll be unique. So I'm stoked on that. This one is weird. Jesus Shows You the Way to the Highway. 2-disc edition, limited contents. It says, what do you get when you cross Afrofuturism, Cold War paranoia, and the dystopian world of Philip K. Dick in the 60s exploitation cinema, along with a hefty dose of Lynchian surrealism? The answer. So it sounds like just some batshit crazy compilation of different subgenres of psychedelic film. I don't know. Sounded good. Alfred Hitchcock, baby. We got the new 4K box set. Yeah, classics, all of them. So I had to grab that. Lord knows I own these movies a lot of times, but I thought I heard people coming, guys. So I apologize if they're home. I gotta wrap this up. A couple more media books. I love this movie. Dead Time Stories kicks ass. This is a Inked Pictures release. So super dope. They're here, so I gotta wrap this up. But Blood Vessel, awesome. Umbrella Films. I heard this movie's really good. I'm gonna watch this tonight. Actually, it sounds really cool. Yeah, Zombies. I think in 1945's Nazi era, like sea horror. I don't know. It sounds really good. Target exclusive. I got this from Jesse. This is cool. I should go to my Target and see if this is available, because I know it's kind of rare. It's limited or whatever, but Devil's Rejects, House of 1,000 Corpses. Great movies. I haven't seen the third one yet. Luz, The Flower of Evil. I'm going to watch this tomorrow night. I'm really excited to check it out. Been wanting to watch this for a long time. DVD edition. Classics. Coneheads, of course. Who hasn't? I haven't seen this movie in fucking years, but I love it. Classic. And then Uncommon Valor, which is like a war movie starring Gene Hackman. Awesome. I thought they were here. We're going to go until I get disrupted, so. Here's some new stuff. Mask of Red Death. Let me know, was this put out on, was this included in the Scream Factory mid-price box sets? Because I'm not sure if it was, and I haven't checked yet. But I just want to know. And also, Scorpion Releasing just put out the Mask of the Red Death as well. I think it's a remake, maybe? Let me know. Fill me in on that. Are they the same film? Did Scorpion put out the same movie that... Because I didn't see Vincent Price in the cast list of the Scorpion Releasing's version of this movie. So let me know. Are they different films? Are they the same films? Are they? Is one a remake? Is one a prequel? Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. The Dead Ones. A new one from Artsploitation Films. This movie sounds really good. Yeah, awesome. Like these masked dead soldiers in the school. And a group of kids, I think, like, just wreaking havoc and trying to fight off these crazy fucking looking things, the dead ones. I've heard good things about that movie. Death Weekend, love this movie. Recently picked up the media book of this. I forget who put it out, but standard edition from, I think it was NSM Records. So this is a standard edition from NSM Records as well. Good movie. I love it. I love the director, William Fruitt. Shout out to Blue Monkey, my favorite. Everything this guy's done, I love. So awesome to have that. It's a Region B locked NSM Records release. So that's really cool. My parents actually watched this movie tonight, and they loved it. They said it was really good. Rust Creek. So they were watching it a few nights ago, and I was like, no, I haven't seen it. So I ordered it because they had seen half, and they liked what they saw, and they finished it tonight. But it turns out it's a Scream Factory IFC release, so I didn't own this. Sometimes, every once in a while, Scream Factory will put out an IFC title that just totally slipped through my radar, like this, and this is supposedly good. So my parents really enjoyed it, so check it out. Revenge type movie. All right, they're here. I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching. Got 19 minutes in, at least. Catch you later. I got a bunch of shit to still show you, so stay up. Talk to you later. Peace.